is going on, troopers? Welcome to the Trooper Transmission. And today we have Josh coming in to talk troopers, fitness, and his journey inside of Fit Nerd Academy. So excited to have you, man.
I'm super excited to be here finally.
Yep. So you got that Wrecker helmet next to you. Talk
Sure
to me.
do.
What does Wrecker mean to you?
Wrecker is my boy. He is my favorite clone trooper, always has been, always will be. He's got a special place in my heart, and I aspire to be like him, both physically and somewhat mentally.
Yeah, maybe not all the screws loose, but at least
Right.
some bravery mixed in there. Let's wind the clock back, man. What was going on in your world 2024 even that inspired you to say, you know what, I need to make a change, health and fitness wise.
Just the fact that my daughter was 1 year old and she's showing clear signs of ADHD, loads of hyperactivity, always on the move. And I'm like, I need to keep up with her. What do I need to do to change this? And it also came to me that I needed to just kind of be a little more physically and mentally fit. And the best way to go about it was to lose the gut. I kept looking myself in the mirror. I was the heaviest I've ever weighed. And I just felt terrible. Something had to change. And what led me to Fit Nerd Academy, it just popped up on my news feed, Instagram, and I was just scrolling through and I see this guy and I see you in a clone trooper helmet doing a workout. And I'm like, that's interesting. And he's got loads of other clone trooper helmets on his wall. What's up with this? Did more digging. And I joined the Fit for Republic. Did that for a couple of weeks, spoke to the wife, the senator, and I was like, I need to do this. Like, this is awesome. This is fun. And it it just worked out so beautifully.
Yeah. No, I remember having that conversation with you and knowing, so much of your why was your little girl, which I think is so awesome and really a testament to you having that fit for the Republic mentality. How do I be fit to serve my family? And, whether it's your career, your family, or whatever, that's what this is all about. And so for you, once you got started, or even right before starting, was there any like fear or concerns? Or did you just kind of hit the ground running? Like, talk to me about your thought process week one.
The biggest fear was, am I going to be able to commit? Is this going to be something that I will keep doing? And the fact of seeing all, since I'm a huge fan of Wrecker, just Clone Force 99, I wanted everything to do Clone Force 99. And since I saw that you had a workout program, workout routines that were based around the Clone Force 99, I was like, all right, here we go. And it just made it fun. Like, I have tried going to the gym by myself. I've tried the whole freaking keto diet. Just could not do it. It wasn't fun to me. I couldn't stay in the rhythm. Just just didn't work. Couldn't work. Having Fit Nerd Academy, it gave me more more push to keep going because I had all those other troopers in there just helping me, aspiring for me. And just that first month, I had one trooper say that I was an inspiration to him to keep going with the steps because I just hit the ground running with my steps every day. There was a couple days on that first month that I hit roughly 21,000 steps. Just absolutely insane. I've never moved that much in my life. And it was within about 3 weeks, I probably lost my first 5 pounds. It was probably within my first week, actually, just with how much extra movement I was doing. And I had something behind it, not only for my family, but I had a challenge. I love challenges. And just with those monthly challenges, those just keep me going.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Curious for you, because you have a really interesting insight there. The initial fear was, can I stick with this? You'd tried other things, you couldn't stick with them. At what point did you kind of cross the threshold where you're like, wait, I can stick with this. I am going to stick with this. Where then you almost built that belief and trust in yourself.
I would say within the first 2 weeks, it's just because I was actually having fun. My brain was able to click with it. I had something to look forward to, and just telling myself I need to be fit for the Republic. I need to be fit for my family. It it just stuck. It was just a mentality switch. That switch finally flipped in my head, and it just has been working.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. What would you say tactically you did differently? Was it just more consistency? Were there any shifts you made with your nutrition? What were you doing previously that just wasn't clicking that now started clicking? Like you had your mindset in the right place, now you were putting in the right inputs.
Honestly, just the movement, the extra movement. I discovered how much weight I was losing just by walking, and I never realized how much I actually enjoyed walking. And just recently, I've started running regularly. I'll hop on the recumbent bike over here regularly just to get some extra movement in. That ADHD brain of mine has been I love sitting and playing video games, but I can only sit for so long and I have to get up and move. And with the monthly challenges, I have something to look forward to do that extra movement. It's just that little like, oh, you got those extra steps in. Here's a piece of candy. You know, just something that keeps my brain happy.
Yeah, definitely. What would you say some of your biggest like numerical events, like moments, feelings? What were some of the biggest wins you've had over this last few months?
Um, Recently, my biggest win would be doing push ups. And 2.5-year-old daughter, she weighs 35, 40 pounds, will jump on my back and lay there and give me extra weight on my back while I do my push ups. And I can crank out 15, 20 push ups with the extra weight. And it just feels so good because I feel stronger, I feel more capable, and my daughter's having a fun time. She's seeing that my workouts are fun, and she's getting used to the workouts. She's getting used to me doing them, so it's
Yeah.
just becoming a normal routine. Um, One of my other huge wins was when building my daughter's playground outside. I decided that for the border, I wanted to do railroad ties. And I just wanted to see if I could do it. And I went and picked up a railroad tie by myself and carried it, I don't know, 25, 30 yards and set it in place where I needed it to go all by myself. And those railroad ties they can range from 150, 300 pounds. And it was freaking heavy, but I was able to do it. And I wanted to go do another one, but the center was like, no, that's enough. You showed off enough.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean that what does that mean to you? Or even how do you like view yourself differently now from how you did previously?
Um, oh man, I see myself as a better person already. Just the what I'm able to do and just keep on moving. I didn't realize I thought I was extremely low on stamina. I just was down in the dumps. I just didn't want to do much. But now with all the extra movement I've been doing, along with the workouts and the steps, it's just like I think it's a Newton's law. Object in motion stays in motion.
Yeah,
It's 100% true.
that's awesome, man. So I'll give you a Star Wars little curveball here. What would you say is your favorite ship in all of Star Wars?
The Marauder. It's gonna be the Marauder.
Just
The
anything
wide.
Bad Batch. You're like, yep, Bad Batch. You name
Yep.
it. Okay, cool. Outside of Wrecker, who's your favorite Bad Batch character?
Outside of Wrecker, like my number two
Yeah,
favorite
number two.
clone trooper. Oh, it's a toss up between Tech and Echo.
Okay,
Gotta be.
cool.
But my top three would be number three would definitely be Rex because
Yeah,
that's the senator's favorite clone trooper.
there you go. Gotta make the wife happy.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So for someone, pretend you're talking to yourself, right? 6 months ago, a year ago, right? They got a 1 year old and you're feeling, man, I just don't have energy that I need. What would be your three keys to success? Like the little three bits of advice, the three tips that you would say to that person.
Every day's a new day. If you fall down today, take a breather, take the rest. You earned it. As long as the next day, hell, it doesn't even have to be the next day. It could be in 2 days, it could be in 3 days. As long as at some point you get back up and you keep moving, that's all that counts. I had bad days. I had days where I didn't do any workouts. I didn't want to do anything. And the next day, and there was a couple times it was like 3 or 4 days. I was like, all right, I've sat down long enough. I need to get moving. I need to keep going. Um, think about your family. Think about your friends. Um, think about the things that you enjoy doing. I love the outdoors, and with Fit Nerd Academy, I'm able to go and do more things outdoors. I've actually started going hiking outdoors. I used to just love going and riding my four wheeler around, and I still do that. I feel like I can go a lot longer distances on my four wheeler now, and so it makes it a lot more enjoyable. Um, I you just got to keep moving.
Yeah.
Just got to keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. So for you, just the ability to be resilient, right? Which is honestly what Wrecker does. It's like you get knocked down, you get blown up, you bounce back, which I think is, like a key character trait that you've really developed, which has been really cool to see. Anything else for you?
Um, just that because of Fit Nerd Academy, I've definitely started enjoying my hobbies a little bit more.
Mm,
Because I never thought about meditation. Fit Nerd Academy showed me what meditation was, and I never realized that on a regular basis I was meditating. Because of you telling a bunch of us that you can go for a run while you're running, you're meditating. You know, if you go into that zone, you are in meditation. For me, my love of cars, my love of automotive, I discovered that when I was driving my Mustang around, I'm meditating. I've got an Aura ring, and there'd be times that I'm driving my Mustang, and my Aura ring says that my heart rate is at like, I don't know, 80, maybe 80 beats per minute when I'm at walking, just at a very chill state of mind. So I discovered that because I love automotive so much, that's typically where I end up meditating. I never knew it until now. So I tried to make sure that's a regular thing. Either I go sit in my car, listen to music, go driving, or go tinker on it a little bit. Like right now, my big goal is to get the transmission out of it. Got to replace some parts in it. But before I tear it completely down, just personal goal of mine is to sit there and use it on the bench press. Why? Just because I want to and I can.
that's what Wrecker would do. You'd go pick up Gonk and go throw it over his shoulder.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dude, I love that you said meditation too. It's something so powerful and it's something that has changed my life multiple times. And I every time I find myself in kind of this crossroads, that type of meditation could be prayer for people, just allows me to get in that stillness and really get clear on like who am I? What do I want? What's serving me? What's not? And I love that you said that because, whether it's a Jedi or, just a father of, a girl, like anyone can benefit from meditation. And it's going to be different for everyone. And I love that you found your version of it.
Mhm.
Absolutely, dude. Any other final words before we send you off and make you Trooper of the Week?
Um, I have nothing else other than if you know what my clone trooper name is going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. So I typically like to share them in school, but I was thinking about this one. Um, just your love for cars, love for tools. I don't know if you know the ARC Troopers, but there's only so many that are named, and I think one of them that would be really cool for you is Hammer. There's Wrencher, right? We talked about. There's Wrecker, but I think just the juxtaposition of the two, I think, is a really cool one. And like you got that red background on your chair. If you go and look up ARC Trooper Hammer, his helmet, red, black, and white. So,
I love it because the Mustang's red, and then I've got my truck that I named Wrecker is black.
yep,
To me, I think that is phenomenal. I
yeah.
love it.
I don't know if you got any Norse background, but you got Thor's hammer as well.
Oh man,
So,
I when it comes another thing to add in is Dungeons and Dragons. because of Fit Nerd Academy, I've gotten back into Dungeons and Dragons, and right now I am playing a paladin dwarf, and he is all about the god Moradin, and his pendant is that of a hammer.
There you go, man.
It works out beautifully.
That's your sign. I love it, dude. Excited to share that with you and make you Trooper of the Week. So congrats on all the progress you've made, and can't wait to see what else you have in store, dude. Keep it up.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Later, Trooper.